Why do we hate?
We hate because we're taught to hate. We hate because we're ignorant. We are the product of ignorant people who have been taught an ignorant thing, which is that there are 4 or 5 different races. There are not 4 or 5 different races. There's only one race on the face of the earth, and we're all members of that race, the human race. But we have separated people into races so that some of us can see ourselves as superior to the others. We thought it would work, I guess. It hasn't worked. It has been bad for everyone. But it's time to get over this business. There is no gene for racism. There's no gene for bigotry. You're not born a bigot. You have to learn to be a bigot. Anything you learn, you can unlearn. It's time to unlearn our bigotry. It's time to get over this thing, and we best get over it pretty soon. I'm an educator, and it is my business as an educator to lead people out of ignorance. The ignorance of thinking that you're better or worse than someone else because of the amount of a pigment in your skin. Pigmentation in your skin has nothing to do with intelligence or with your worth as a human being.
Hello, welcome to Melaninandalbinoid Live. I am Lady Abimbola. I'm not blogging today. This is just like a notice to all of my followers, my friends, and those who care a lot about me. I am the sole founder of Melaninandalbinoidlive. The name I actually created, melanin being the one with the melanin pigmentation, and albinoid being a race without the melanin, like albino, but not an albino because an albino is actually a pigmentation defect, but albinoid is somebody without melanin. Since I'm talking about, my blog is about the gang stalking program, the racist system, and the abuse against the human race, I decided to form a name, not black and white or whatever, but something unique. I created the name Melaninandalbinoid. I opened all the social networks, including the website www.melaninandalbinoidlive. Well, as one of the targeted race, I thank God what is happening in the world right now. I pray it will accomplish something to actually change the racist system, or probably not really change, destroy the racist system, which has been, you will all agree with me, a problem not just for the melanin people, but also for the albinoid. It's creating hatred and division. Well, as a person, as a race, I'm targeted. As a person that speaks against the racist system, I'm also a target. Well, Melaninandalbinoidlive is owned by me. The domain is owned by me. And the month of March, I was assaulted by the law enforcement agent. It's one of the things that is used in the racist system against the melanin race, to use the law enforcement to harass us, to persecute us, and sometimes, and in the case of George Floyd, to kill us. Not just him alone, but so many others who has been killed. Well, I was assaulted. During this assault, I was traumatized. I had some bruises, and I took pictures of the bruises. I went through a period of pain, but I still try to, follow up some updates concerning my my obligation for my blog and my work in general. Well, Melaninandalbinoid, the domain actually expired, and I was supposed to renew. And because of this assault, I was distracted from renewing. And of course, those of you that know the gang stalking program and you follow my blog, I talk about violation of our fundamental human rights, like putting cameras, hidden cameras in our apartments, in our houses, in residence, in private rooms, where they can actually see us even taking our baths. It's that terrible. And also the fact that they violate our internet connection. Well, in this case, my internet connection, since it's constantly violated, and my computer, my phone, and my tablet is usually intruded, okay? I do things to cut them off most times, but they retrace themselves back. So I just leave it. I'm not doing anything illegal, so I just let them have their way, look at whatever shit they want to look at. But in this process, they knew my domain was expired. Probably the email sent to me was cancelled. The reminder email was cancelled. I don't know, because I never received any email to actually tell me about that. Well, what happened is that the domain name was bought. You see, my website, Melaninandalbinoid, it's not the type that I've achieved an height that, I mean, it's so valuable, it's so, you know, it has so much money. But, you know, the person targeting, they don't need it for any personal thing. They just need it to hinder me of that platform. So Melanin and Albinoid and Melaninandalbinoid Live, I created the two. So Melaninandalbinoid Live is the one I intend to use just for the blog and anything, publication, video and things like that. Melaninandalbinoid Live to use it to do other things, but those two names belongs to me. So when Melaninandalbinoid was stolen, was hijacked, basically I was forced to, you know, quickly update on the Melaninandalbinoid Live, which is my main website now. Melaninandalbinoid for now is no longer mine, doesn't mean it doesn't belong to me, but it has been registered to another name. I try to actually go through the who is on the search engine to know who bought it over, but I actually found out something I'm not surprised about. It was bought here in Italy, in the central of Europe, where I live, where I have been persecuted continuously, where I have been arrested continuously, where I've been constantly under target of slander campaign. Well, they have been sabotaging my work. They have done everything to render me economically unfit to the position I actually belong to. But despite the fact that I have been struggling in silence to meet up, you know, my economical life and things like that, but they are not determined. That they've actually reduced me to so much, they actually want to destroy every targeted individual, just like they're determined to destroy Africa. They're determined to destroy every targeted individual. Well, after I made a search, I found out that the website was actually bought. You can see from this video here. It was bought from somebody from here in Italy. You can see IT is Italian code. Somebody here bought the whatever, and you can see they hide their name and their other information, but they cannot hide the country, because by law that should be known that where it was bought, which country it was bought. So that is there. It's confirmed that somebody bought it. Melaninandalbinoid is an English name that no Italian individual even knows the meaning, not to talk of using it. Okay? Melanin in Italian is melanina. So if they want to have a site of melanin, they will root melanina. But you should know that this is an attack on me, because if you go to Melaninandalbinoid Live, they actually have or need all the topics that I talk about. Spirituality, racism, politics, and everything I talk about. That is what you should know, that this is a despiteful thing, and this is a watch eye that has been watching my time of weakness. The time they distracted me, they assaulted me, they distracted me. That was the same time they took over my domain name. Right now, Melaninandalbinoid Live does not, anything on it does not belong to me. Don't patronize Melaninandalbinoid Live again. It's in most of my videos. There's nothing I can do about it for now than to continue to, place adverts about it. But my new videos will have Melaninandalbinoid Live. Melaninandalbinoid Live is mine. I'm still going through the shock and the anger of losing Melaninandalbinoid, but I don't believe I've lost it. I believe somehow I will get it back. But for now, Melaninandalbinoid Live is my own domain name. Melaninandalbinoid has been hijacked by the gang stalkers that has been stalking me, that has been doing everything to sabotage my life, that has been doing everything to bring hindrances against my economical stability. My name is Abimbola. They call me Lady Abimbola. I also have another blog, Lady Abimbola Online, where I talk about the health and lifestyle. Try also to patronize me there, subscribe, and to support this my blogs, because I don't gain anything from my YouTube blogs. I would have gained something on my website, which I was working on, and the subscribers and the view is quite high, that I would have actually got a lot from it. But that now I'm going to start from ground zero. Well, my blog, I don't get any money from YouTube. I don't qualify basically for anything, because I talk about things that are not favorable, like the gang stalking program. I talk about the racist system. I talk about the abuse of the fundamental human right. You should think that these are the things that should actually interest YouTube or any other platform. But unfortunately, it does not, because people shy away from the racist system. It's a system that has created so much pain, so much drama, so much oppression on the melanin race, and they don't have any intention to let go, even despite the fact all this manifestation, everything going on globally. I sure pray that it's not just going to be looting, riots, people are dead, all kinds of things happening, and nothing comes out of it. I pray God Almighty that something positive comes out of all that is happening. I am Lady Abimbola. I will continue to talk about the gang stalking program, the racist system, and the abuse of the fundamental human rights. I will see you in my next blog. Right now, I'm not taking a chill pill. I'm just so stressed out by this oppression. It's psychologically draining, emotionally draining, and physically draining. But I am still faithful to my cause, to continue to do what is right, to hold on to my integrity and my dignity. Slander campaign or not, it does not change my mind and my decision and my purpose of existence. But unfortunately, the narcissistic gang stalkers, by now you should know they have a mindset that is twisted, a twisted mindset. So it's an hopeless situation from them. But from our own side, we continue to do what is good, to continue to persevere persecution and carry our cross with dignity and pride. Please encourage Lady Abimbola Live, though right now I'm just trying to update it, do all the procedure to get the old website to the new platform, and I'm doing it, and it's a gradual process. Bear with me, please. Please subscribe to Lady www.MELANINANDALBINOIDLIVE. Visit the website, and please refrain from melaninandalbinoid.com for now. If you can also wage a cyber war against the buyers, well, even if you do it, it doesn't matter, because it's meant to attack me, So whether cyber, they're not buying it because they need the domain. They're buying it to stop me from having a voice. But nobody can cut off my voice. I will continue to speak. The Lord is my strength, and I will continue to do what is right. From Central Europe, I am Lady Abimbola. Take care of yourself, and God bless you.